Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I want to announce the passing away of Bud Jeffries, friend and strength legend. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas, I turn into videos just like this. All right, this is a Facebook post. I was sitting here doing client work and completely did not expect to see this. This is from Heather Jeffries, Bud's wife. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, Bud was a throwback to the old Strongman. I highly encourage you to check out his antics and feats of strength on Instagram. Bud was involved in the in an anti-bullying campaign, and Bud is somebody I've talked to many times over the years. I actually met Bud in a parking lot in Louisiana, and we got to bend steel. We spent the evening at a YMCA parking lot bending steel and doing other feats of strength back when Noah was still around. He taught me some things, and since then we had developed a relationship, and just a one-of-a-kind individual. This caught me completely off guard, so I want to read to you. What Heather's statement. I've been trying to find the right words to post to all of you. I'm heartbroken and overwhelmed to say that yesterday afternoon, Friday, January 21st, around 3:30, while doing a light training session outside, Bud collapsed. I performed CPR until medics arrived, and after lengthy efforts to resuscitate him, he had never recovered. It would appear to have been a pulmonary embolism, but that has not yet been decided as the final cause. Possibly a result of the brief bout with COVID in early December. Again, that has not been determined. I'm utterly stunned. It was surreal and unbelievable. I've spent the past 26 years by this man's side as his wife, best friend, and business partner. He filmed, wrote, lifted, traveled, taught, loved, cooked, and built a family together. He was raucous, out of the box, larger than life, charismatic, and wild. He didn't judge people and accepted everyone for who they were. He was stubborn yet kind, passionate yet tender. He loved the simplicity of life but loved living it boldly. He wanted more than anything for people to be able to realize their potential, to never doubt their abilities, and have confidence in themselves. He believed in seeing the extraordinary as ordinary to reach one's goals, dreams, and success. And it was important to him to encourage others to see what may be perceived as a weakness and not be pigeonholed to stereotypes or others' opinions. He had a love of physical culture, history, strongman, strength feats, and believed everyone was capable of achieving great things. He developed this from a childhood accident, which left him having to relearn how to walk and build his body. That tragedy laid the groundwork for a lifetime of striving for excellence, the unknown, and what is truly possible for the human body to achieve. I believe that I will leave with this, a testimony to his life and commitment. Few may have known that he was a weightlifting coach for a local high school, which last year made state and had great potential to do it again this year. This year, the girls' team qualified for district, and today, Saturday, the girls' team was slated to compete. However, their coach, Bud Jeffries, passed away the day before. They held a meeting at the school with the team, and the ladies choose to compete nonetheless. After learning, they chose to embody the attitude, strength, and fortitude that Bud lived and hopefully had shared. I gave his power belt to the assistant coach, the one he had used when competing at Worlds in powerlifting, the one that I gave him as a birthday gift before we were married, embroidered with his initials and 1,000 plus. Made so after he had told me one day he had wanted to squat 1,000 pounds raw. This is back when that was an insane number. He wore it every competition and during training, and I sent it as encouragement and for them to remember he was still there cheering and believing in them. The girls returned this afternoon as district champs. So I'm really saddened to hear this. I just discussed with Bud recently the possibility of being on my podcast once things normalized and return back to normal in both of our lives. Bud was one of a kind. If you did not know him, head over to his Instagram or check him out on YouTube. The feats of strength, the stuff he did was absolutely ridiculous. There's no way to explain it. There's no way to explain the daily antics, and my mind was always blown when it came to Bud Jeffries. Like, how does he come up with this stuff over and over again? How does he continue to do all these different feats of strength and different crazy combinations? And having a chance to meet him in person, feats of strength aside, having a chance to meet him in person, he was just a really good guy, just a really normal, decent human being. And I think that's the best thing, the best thing I could say about Bud Jeffries. So saddened to hear this, and again, go check out his page, and I hope just by checking out some of the things he'll do, maybe you're inspired to do something crazy or step out of your box or try something different yourself. Rest in peace, Bud.